I still haven't explained why I do that. So you know that little thing in the movies where like they're like,
yes.
Whatever scene, take
That's
one.
what I figured you were doing it for.
Yeah. So when you mix the audio with the visual stuff, it's to sync everything up.
There
we go.
Okay. This is What About It? Episode 1. Enjoy.
So what's going on, people? I wanted to introduce you guys to a new segment or line of videos that I'm going to be calling What About It?
What about it?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be calling it What About It.
You should eat Whataburger while you're doing What About It?
See, these like ideas just bust out of her like crazy. No, I had an English teacher in high school, and we would read something from a book or whatever, and then she would just ask you, okay, what about that? And then you'd be like, okay, well, I mean, Romeo feels bad because he has his heart broken. Okay, yeah, but what about that? Well, and Juliet's like, just kind of like doing her own thing.
Right.
Okay, yeah, but what about that?
And then you get to the point where you're like,
lady,
I don't know.
Like, lady. But, sure, I don't see why not.
It's YouTube.
I think they're just going to put like a little E for explicit on it. But anyway, so it got me thinking.
The package that you got when you signed up for this.
Oh, trust me. I thought I did. And I'd forgotten. Because you see, this is Opie, people. This is Opie. Opie is a good friend of mine. We used to sing. We met. I played guitar. She sings in a band called Six Alarm up here in the
Houston.
North of Houston.
Yeah.
Cypress area.
North of Houston.
And yeah, so I mean, we haven't really gigged for a while.
We have not gigged together, and I think we figured out like 3-ish years.
Yeah, something like that.
We have not played together.
That's
a crime against humanity.
I think it was in Austin. Last gig we did was in Austin.
Oh, that was even. Whoa, woof. That was a long time ago.
Your friend's brewery or something like that?
No, my friend, Beautifully Loved. My friend's nonprofit organization that supports children who have cancer.
It's for a good cause, people.
That's just a drop.
It's for a good cause.
It is for a good cause. And she's out of Austin. Yeah, we played for their fundraiser. I think it was, yeah.
But yeah, and so I decided to hit Opie up because I figured, if I'm going to try something new, and I don't have no idea or direction in which how I'm going to do this thing, why not invite Opie? Again, she's full of good ideas, and she was available. She was the last one I called, and she just happened to be available. No, so the whole idea, the purpose of this thing, inspired by Miss Finley, shout out to Miss Finley, the What About It series or episodes, segments, whatever you want to call it, of my YouTube channel is I invite someone, whether that person is a songwriter, a musician, an artist, or just your average Joe, somebody I found on the street, and I invite them over here to my little talk show, my little podcast. Yeah, I do. We
solely segments,
something like that. And so I asked them to bring a lyric or a couple lines or a verse from a song. And now I have no idea what the song is. I don't know what she brought to the table. And I want her to tell me what about it and what it means to her. It can either be something deep or it could just be like, I like tacos. So, hey. And yeah, so Opie, what'd you bring for us?
Okay, so I did you one better, and I didn't even bring a line or a segment or nothing. I brought a whole damn song.
Oh my God, all right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So the song that I chose was Stay by Sugarland.
Okay.
I've covered this song since it probably came out, which was, woof, I don't even know, years ago. Do they have the year on here? I don't even think they do, but Sugarland is probably one of my most favorite, I guess they're kind of more pop country-ish, I would say, but one of my favorite country bands. I covered a lot of her songs. Jennifer Nettles, hit me up. We can do together. Anyway.
Just tag her on this.
Just tag her. Yeah. Tag Sugarland, tag Jennifer Nettles. But Stay, so Stay is it's just a completely well-written song. If you've ever watched the video for it, whoa, she's fantastic. So her emotions in that video is just spot on. The song is basically about a woman who is the side chick, and she's talking to the man and telling him to stay. That she knows that he comes and sees her, and he always gets a phone call from home, and he has to go, and she wants him to stay. But twist, at the end, she's like, you know what? I don't need you. You can stay over there with her. So
is it kind of like a play on words at the end?
Yes,
also? Okay.
Yeah. So it's stay here. But then at the end, she's like, you know what? No, you can stay over there. And there's so many lines in that song. When you ask me to pick a line from a song, I cover hundreds of songs over the last, I don't know, we're not going to go there, but many years. And I couldn't pick just one line from one song that I've done. And this song has always been a song that I'm like, every time I play with a band, hey, we need to cover this. It's such a good song. And you cannot be the side chick, right? I'm not the side chick. I'm married. But when you sing this song, you feel those emotions from those lyrics. Like, I'm the side chick and that dude just won't stay with me. Okay. You feel it. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. I love it.
I gotta go hear this song.
It's such a good song. I love this song.
You want to sing a little bit of it, or like what you got? Or at least read them to me.
Okay, I'm
very curious.
So here's the beginning.
We're gonna dissect this.
So the very beginning of the song. I've been sitting here staring at the clock on the wall, and I've been laying here praying that she won't call. It's just another call from home. You'll get it and be gone, and I'll be crying. So he's there. But she knows that the wife is gonna call, and once the wife calls, he's gotta go. He can't stay with the side chick. He's gotta go. So she's already upset. And then she says, "I'll be begging you, baby, beg you not to leave, but I'll be left here waiting with my heart on my sleeve. For the next time we'll be here, it'll seem like a million years, and I think I'm dying." So every time they meet, she feels like it's such a long time frame. It could be the next day, but for her, because she doesn't have him and she's the side chick, it feels like forever. So good. So good. And then it goes into a little bit what is it called? The bridge. What do I have to do to make you see that she can't love you like me?
The bridge or the pre-chorus?
So it's like, the pre-chorus, I guess. Okay. The pre-chorus, yeah. What do I have to do to make you see that she can't love you like me? And then we go into the
meat and bones of the
meat and Why don't you stay? I'm down on my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. Don't I give you what you need? When she calls you to go, there's one thing you should know. We don't have to live this way, baby. Why don't you stay?
She's even calling him baby.
Yes, getting in it. So she goes through it again. It's another scenario. She's, please don't leave. Please just stay. Right. At the end, where are we at? So there's this little. I guess it's like this is the bridge. It goes another verse, another chorus. Then we go into the bridge where it says, "I can't take it any longer, but my will is getting stronger. And I think I know just what I have to do." So now she's coming to that realization where she's like, wait a minute. I'm not this. I can't do this anymore. I can't waste another minute after all that I've put in it. I've given you my best. Why does she get the best of you? So the next time you find you want to leave her bed for mine, and then she turns it around and she goes, why don't you stay? So she's telling him to stay over there. I'm up off my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. You can't give me what I need. When she begs you not to go, there's one thing you should know. I don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? So she turns it around at the end and tells him, just stay over there.
Yeah, don't bother coming over here.
Don't bother. Yeah. So it's a fantastic song. I love this song. When it first came out, I did it with a cover band that I was with back home, which back home is Victoria. Shout out to Victoria. With
Wait, how far away is that from like Port Lavaca? Because you
Port
used to mention
okay.
like Port Lavaca. I was like, where is that?
Now we're gonna get into geographical. Okay, Port Lavaca is right on the coast. From Houston, it's like 2.5 hours, and then Port Lavaca from Victoria. Victoria is like 30 minutes inland, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's not very far from the coast either. But Victoria is the bigger city than Port Lavaca. But I'm originally from Port Lavaca. Shout out to the PO. So when I joined my first cover band was Slap Jessie, and they still gig in Victoria. When this song came out, we picked it up and started doing it, and it's a good song. And we kind of vamped it a little bit differently. We did some different things here and there.
Was Ruben in that?
Yeah, Ruben was in it. Ruben Alvarez was like.
Dude, so I love Ruben.
Fucking Ruben.
He got me so messed up during a show one time, and Nick, he just kept handing it. Oh man, never again.
You got Ruben.
And nowadays we just we stay in touch on Instagram. He'll just send me memes all day.
Oh, he sends me every day. Yeah. Every time I open up Instagram, Ruben Alvarez. Mm-hmm. Stop sending me. I don't care. I
don't always get to all of them, but I try my best to heart it.
I don't even heart it.
And he still sends them to you. There you go. That's a true.
Matter of fact, he just sent me some earlier.
True friend right there.
Bless his heart. But yeah, that was with Slap Jessie. So I love that song. It's just a good song. I couldn't pick. I knew I wanted that song, but I just couldn't pick one line because it's the whole story of how she's the side chick, and then at the end she's like, "No, I'm better than this. I don't want to be your side. If you can't make a decision, then just stay over there." Okay. I love this song.
Oh, cool. Well, you see, this is actually great for me because originally when I thought about this whole little idea,
Shindig.
Yeah. So it was a John Mayer song. It was a John Mayer song from one of his new albums, and it was 3 lines. It said, "Hurt me once, I let it be." Mm-hmm. Right? "Hurt me twice, you're dead to me." Mm-hmm. And then he hits you with the 3 times, makes you family. Ooh. So I was just listening in my car.
I got chills.
Yeah, I see them. I was just driving home, and I'm like, that is such a good, powerful line. It's right to the point. It's and then it got me thinking, what about it? And so so.
Oh, you didn't ask me what about it. Go ahead.
Oh, I will in a minute. Okay. It's those closest to you are, the ones that could potentially cause you the most harm.
Yes.
But it's family.
And you let them do it over and
you
over.
let them do it over and again because they don't do it once, they don't do it twice. They can do it,
hundreds of times.
Exactly. So I'm like, man, that is such a brilliant line right there.
It is.
And so in my mind, I was like, man, let me ask people that one line that gets them. But no, you're right. Sometimes it's a whole combination.
Yeah, it's for me, it's a whole song. But I can listen to. I listen to music all day, every day, and then, we rehearse with our bands, with our prospective bands in the evenings, and then we have shows on the weekends. So my life is a lot of music all the time. And so I can be in the car, or I'm learning a song, and I could have done this song hundreds of times. And then all of a sudden there is maybe one line that all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I get it. That's so profound. Just like that, where you're like, holy and it almost, it definitely makes you feel the song differently, and it makes you perform the song differently, because then you've almost had an enlightenment of maybe that's what the artist was trying to try to explain in their song, and you're like, oh, I get it. That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially if it's relatable.
Yeah.
But
I've never been the side chick.
Me neither.
But I just like this song.
So I can't relate, but I need to hear it now. But I feel it. Because sometimes, an artist, and sometimes when the music hits, when the musicians do their job at communicating what words can't.
Yeah.
Then that's.
If I wasn't so ronca, I probably would sing, but I don't want to.
No, you're good, girl. You're good. Well, no, I appreciate you taking the time out of your, what do you call them? Something Thursdays?
My what? The Big Beer Thursday.
Big Beer
BBT.
Nah, this girl, she does CrossFit. She works out. She kicks ass. And she earned this thing. But yeah, no, thank you, Opie,
You're
for
welcome.
being my guinea pig.
You didn't ask me what about. I don't have a what about. I like the whole song, right? Because what about it? What about it? She's the side chick.
Yeah,
but I can't relate. I guess I said, right?
You can't really. Well, I need to go listen to the song, and then I'm gonna ask you because I'm very curious now.
It's a good song.
But yeah,
You gotta watch the video.
I will.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to
Welcome.
do this for me.
Anytime, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Anytime. What? Oh, my stethoscope. My day job.
And this is your day job.
That's my day
You're
job.
like, what about it?
What about it? Well,
about All right, girl. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned.
solely segments.
Solely seconds. We'll think of a good name. Bye.